Ah, the good old days of SMITE. Nobody listens to each other, absolutely no understanding of where to go on the map, and the worst, most clueless players that exist in this game are the loudest and most toxic as well. It's a wonderful pairing. It's like fine cheese and fine wine. It's like a bad memory from your childhood that you pushed down into the darkest corners of your mind, and now it's finally coming back up. How about a toxic ADC who has no idea what they're doing? How about a 10-minute surrender from the person who's died 5 times already and is now blaming your team for being the ones who are bad? Is it coming back now? It's coming back, isn't it? As with any new thing, people are going to behave in ways that you don't like, and of course are going to get a little upset when things don't go their way. That's kind of what it's like being human, right? It's like when you fail a test, you usually say that the test was hard and not that you're dumb. And when you ace a test, you usually say that you did really well, you studied hard, you're smart, and not that the test was super easy. Lakers in the championship game and they win. Finally, man, we worked so hard for this. We finally won. We did it. Lakers in the championship and they lose. Man, the Lakers need to get their stuff together, man. They lost again. I cannot believe it. They just keep losing. They can't buy a break. You want to claim the winning, the good parts, and you don't necessarily want to associate sometimes with the bad parts. But the thing is, in SMITE, everybody is a part of this team. When you say it's a bad team, you are a part of the team, dummy. What do you mean? You're part of this bad team. If it's a bad team, you got something to do with it. You're at least 20%. You're probably 50 because you're the one who's being toxic right now, saying that everybody's got a bad team. So chances are you're more than likely a bigger part of it than everybody else. I mean, it's one thing to be bad. It's another thing to be bad and loud. You know, when you're bad, maybe you want to keep that on the down low, not be the center of attention when someone can look and say, oh, you're 0-7, dog, but why are you even talking? But at the end of the day, this is why I got into the F7 never give up, never stop gaming mentality, because SMITE was my game, and I'm never a guy. I come from an athletic background. Competition is my thing. I never want to admit defeat until I have to. I'm trying to grind back into this game. And Season 5 has been an interesting showcase of me getting these extremely long games, and also some of these games that people just continue to try and give up on the very second that things stop turning their way. Now, people have things to do with their lives. You may have some homework, you may have to go out to dinner, you may have to go meet up with somebody that you promised in real life, and that means you got to get out of this SMITE game that's taking a lot longer than you would have expected. I understand that completely, but it always just upsets me and riles me up to see a culture so prevalent of the F6ing is just the way to go, bro. It just frustrates me so much, and it's not even like I'm angry about it. It's just frustrating and funny when I'm looking at myself and saying, damn, Randa, you care so much. This bothers you a lot. So yeah, I'm on a little bit of a rant right now because what I'm trying to do in Season 5 is learn. I'm trying to figure out what this game is about. It's a new jungle, there's new items, there's new flows, there's new pacing, and this is a new map that we all got to discover and figure out together. So here are some questions you should ask yourself if you are about to surrender in SMITE. 1. Are you the only one that's dying? If you are, then you may want to reconsider your approach to suggesting a surrender. People get a little salty when the person who is contributing to the reason that they are in a position to surrender in the first place wants to get the surrender going more than anybody else. That would be like the sub on a professional sports team getting subbed into the game for a starter and then performing poorly and then going up to the ref or the coach and being like, yo, let's just give them the win, man. I'm not having a good game. Oh, really? 0-7 isn't a good game. My bad. I thought that was great. You know, I was really counting on you to help carry us through this difficult time in this game. Hey, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, this is kind of awkward, but Andrew Bogut's not really having a good game. So do you guys mind just giving the championship to the Cavaliers this year and we'll try to get them next time? So if you are doing poorly than everybody else, you need to not be the loudest person in terms of asking for a surrender vote. That is my rule. That is my rule. It is official. It's canon. It's a law in the SMITE community. Now, if the best player gives up, that's a whole different story because y'all need him. So if he starts giving up and he stops playing, then you may want to consider that this is a waste of your time. Now, another way to figure out if you should not be surrendering right now is if you fail the essay test. The essay test is something I like to call where you bring in a third-party neutral observer, it could be a mom, brother, or a friend that watches you play the game. Now, for the next 10 minutes, do they think you are writing an English essay or do they think you're playing an online competitive MOBA title? If after 10 minutes the answer is English essay, then you have failed the essay test. If they don't even think you own a mouse at that point, then you have failed the essay test. If you have to explain this is not a mod of Microsoft Word and that this is in fact a video game against other people, then you have failed the essay test. If you are spamming VGS, if you are typing more than you are actually moving on the map or engaging in combat or getting buffs or things, how can you be saying that this game is over? You are actively contributing to this game being over by what you're doing. So therefore, if you do not pass the essay test, then you cannot surrender. That is a rule. That is canon. That is law. Do I have 100% agreement on that? Can I get a billion likes on this video just for that one statement? Okay, thanks. Type time should never exceed playtime in a SMITE game. I honestly feel like some people have a different in-game lobby than me. Like right next to gold per minute where I have, somebody's got words per minute as well. And they're like, dang, man, I had a pretty good game this time. Now, another reason you absolutely cannot surrender, and this is definite, this is truly like law, I think legal action can't be taken against you here, is if you are that guy that disrespects the roll calls and you are trying to experiment, then when things go bad, you try to surrender. No, brother, that ain't how it works. Hey, Jeff Best Jungler 23, I'm I'm jungling. I already called it. Is it cool if you just go solo? Nah, I'm a double jungle solo guardian split push. What is that even? Dude, get off my case, bro. I'm level A Bakasura. Like, get off my case. You're like a level 4 Circuit, dude. I should have been juggling anyways. It's fine. We'll make it work. 2 minutes later. First blood. An ally has been slain. Bro, why are you in my buffs? VGS spam from Jeff Best Jungler. Thanks. You rock. Cancel that. I'm the greatest. An ally has been slain. Bro, if you guys could just read my mind and do everything perfectly and not allow me to make any mistakes by myself or my inherent nature of the decisions I've made to start this game, we would be winning right now. Then at the 10-minute mark, Jeff Best Jungler, guess what? He wants to get out. Nah, dog. I want to stay in just to keep you in as punishment because you did this to yourself. You can't do the experiment and then leave once we start getting findings that you don't like, which in fact everybody told you was probably going to happen. You made this horrible, ridiculous bed yourself and now you have to sleep on it. I will not accept a surrender from you. Anybody else but you. And isn't it funny how then he'll get mad at you, right? He'll start getting pissed off that you won't surrender for him and you're like, no, dude, no. You are not entitled to get pissed off in this situation. I'm the one who should be pissed off. I'm level-headed, but you making me crazy now because I can't believe you did this knowing we would suck and now you're sucking and now you want out. I'm getting a little heated. Yo, what you guys think? Is there any other reasons that I missed on why you should not be able to surrender in a SMITE game? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know how you like the video by leaving a like and making sure we get that up there, of course, and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more content here at Ranting Gaming. As always, remember to never give up, never stop gaming. I'm out.